All right, I'd like to welcome the 2013 RR Donnelley LPGA Founders Cup winner, Stacy Lewis, into the interview room. Stacy, we have a lot of things to discuss, but first off, how does it feel?
It's awesome. I played great today, and myself and I, we just went back and forth all day. You know, she was making putts, I was making putts, and I was certainly surprised she finished the way she did, but to make those two putts I did on 16 and 17 was pretty unbelievable, and I'm really speechless. I mean, I played great today, and I was super motivated from what all that happened yesterday, and just happy for Travis.
The rankings won't be official until tomorrow, but it's projected that you'll be the new Rolex rankings #1 player in the world. I'm sure it hasn't even sunk in yet, but how does it feel?
It's crazy. You know, that was my goal kind of since the middle of last year, and I really didn't think it would be possible this quick. You know, we've only played 4 tournaments this year, and it's just crazy. We still have so many more events this year. We have majors coming up. We have Solheim, and so much more to play for. And I'm just excited about the rest of the year more than anything. I'm having a blast on the golf course, and to be #1 in the world, it's what everybody out here on tour is working for. And to be that person is, I mean, I really don't even know what to say.
We all know the 2-stroke penalty with your caddy yesterday, but what most people don't know is that he gave you something that has a little bit more meaning now. In the beginning of the week, can you just tell everybody what that was?
Yeah, I always mark my ball with a quarter, and at breakfast he got some change, and one of the quarters was actually a silver quarter, and it was 1964, and so he gave that to me to start the week, and I used it every day. And you know, all that happened yesterday, I wasn't even mad at him, because he didn't do anything on purpose, and I just felt really bad for him, just because all the stories were Stacy Lewis's caddy, and the spotlight was on him, and he never wants that. So we were so motivated today. You know, I said in my interview, thank you to the viewer that called in, because he gave me some more motivation, and I didn't really need it, but he gave me some more. And everything happens for a reason, and it just turned out to be a perfect day.
After the round, you announced that you are going to donate $50,000 to girls golf. What made you decide that, and how did it feel after you won to have all the girls from girls golf run up to you?
Yeah, I kind of thought about it on Friday when we were playing. Just kind of put it in the back of my mind, said if I won, I want to do that. And it's more because of what this tournament stands for. I mean, to have our founders out this week and our pioneers, they worked so much harder than I do right now to get this tour up and running, and everything is because of them. And so for me, I mean, I feel like I need to keep giving back to the game and giving back to those kids, because they're the future. They're going to be up here doing these interviews in 15 years. So I just feel lucky to be able to do it.
Questions for Stacy?
On 16, were you surprised when she didn't go back and play it from the fairway rather than trying to play out of the desert there where she was all short-sighted?
Yeah, you know, I didn't really see where her ball ended up after her second shot, and saw she was kind of figuring out where to drop, and I mean, that was what Travis said. He kind of said he was surprised that she wasn't going back to the fairway, but sometimes it's hard when you hit a bad shot. You don't really want to go back to that spot and have to hit it again. So who knows? I mean, I think at best if she goes back, she's going to make bogey. So, I mean, I feel like she did pretty good from that position.
One more. With the win today, does it make it easy to now tease your caddy a little bit about that, where if you'd lost, it would have been something that maybe you'd never bring up?
No, I mean, I was already teasing him about it last night. We were having fun with it, because he won the Caddy of the Year a couple weeks ago, and he was getting all these pictures and articles and all these. He was having to do interviews, and he hates the spotlight. And I just told him he was trying to get the spotlight again. So I was kind of ribbing him all day, and it happens, and it's. You know, people hit the wrong golf ball, or they ground their club in a hazard without knowing it. I mean, weird things happen when you play enough golf rounds, and that's what I told him that over and over and over again. And he would have felt horrible if we lost by 2, so that's why I just kind of put the dagger in and made some more putts that are coming in.
Stacy, you said it's crazy, I think is the word you used to be ranked number one. Given what you went through as a teenager, can you put that a little bit more in perspective that here you are?
Yeah, you look almost 10 years ago, I was having surgery. I was going into surgery to put a rod and 5 screws in my back. I mean, that was just 10 years ago. That's not normal. That's not supposed to happen. That's not, I'm really not supposed to be here. People with metal in their back, how do you play golf? I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. I know that there's a reason. I know everything happens for a reason. Every setback you have along the way, everything good that happens, it all happens for a reason. And I don't know. I couldn't have dreamed, the kid growing up wearing a back brace 18 hours a day that is the number one player in the world. I don't know what to say.
When that swing went 3 shots, you were standing behind the green, and it was obvious what was going to happen at that point in time. And I was watching you very carefully, and it looked like there, although you appeared very calm, that there was a lot of adrenaline coursing through your body.
There was, I was getting pretty fired up there, making the birdies that I did, and that's my challenge all the time, is to kind of reel it back in and calm down. And I really wanted to birdie 16. That was kind of in the back of my mind all day. And as soon as I made that putt, I pointed at Travis and said, "That one was for you."
It seemed like every time you looked to have an advantage earlier in the round, I would beat you to it or top you or something. Can you just kind of talk about, her consistency, and maybe were you getting a little bit frustrated and for her to hit a wedge like that, given the fact that she rarely misses a green, just kind of your thoughts on all that.
Yeah, we kind of, the front nine, we were just kind of going back and forth. We were both hitting great shots, and one of us would make a putt, one would miss. And it was kind of, I birdie 9, I feel like I have some momentum, and then she drains a putt on 10, and I birdie 11, I bogey, it was just kind of, it was back and forth all day long. And I think really the big kind of swing was 13 and 14. I make birdie there, and then she bogeys 14. So I think really that kind of changed the momentum a little bit, and I was shocked that she hit the shot that she did on 16. That's is not like I at all. She's green. It's boring to play with her because she hits so many greens, and I was very surprised that she did that there. And I knew. I hit a great shot in, and I had to capitalize on it because that was my opportunity, and fortunately I did.
What do you think your biggest challenge is going to be in your new position at the top?
Probably all the extra stuff. I'm getting more comfortable doing the extra things, and people wanting your time and recognizing you, but it's still a little strange to me. So I'll definitely have to get used to that, and probably just keeping the expectations down and knowing that it's hard to win out here and it's not going to happen every single week. And so just keeping those, kind of reeling it back in and keeping the expectations low, and I'm going to have fun. I know that. I watched Yanni struggle with it for too long, and I'm going to go have fun.
Any other questions for Stacy? Okay, Stacy, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.